Dreamers, as they're called, are among the largest U.S. group of immigrants shielded from deportation, and it's all thanks to an Obama-era policy. The Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, or DACA, allows people who were brought into this country without documentation as children to live and to work legally. And now many are on edge as they await a potentially life-changing ruling from a federal judge here in Texas. It looks like a conference room.
For Juan Carlos Cerda, a DACA recipient from Fort Worth, life lately has been filled with a lot of anxiety as he waits to see if a federal judge removes Texas work authorizations currently allowed under DACA.
I try not to think about it every single day because it does take a toll on my mental health.
Cerda is the Texas director of the American Business Immigration Coalition. It's a group that lobbies lawmakers for immigration reform. He's been front and center in this debate both personally and professionally. His current authorization, which he's already applied for renewal, is set to expire later this month.
It would be a big loss for me, my wife, and 89,000 other DACA recipients who are teachers, and some who are doctors, engineers.
Thanks to an ongoing legal case, he's now on edge. Back in 2018, Texas sued the federal government in an attempt to end DACA, claiming the program is unlawful and costs the state money by providing recipients with things like public education and driver's licenses. Last year, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that while the federal government can protect DACA recipients from deportation, it's illegal to grant those dreamers work permits. Well, now the case is before U.S. District Judge Andrew Hanen, who's tasked with reviewing the Fifth Circuit Court's guidelines. So far, though, no deadline has been set as to when Judge Hanen could offer a final ruling.
We have 89,000 DACA recipients who contribute $6 billion in spending power and pay $1.3 billion in taxes. And most of them would probably have to leave the state if they weren't able to renew their work authorization.
Additionally, it would also create a legal precedent for other states looking to do the same to the more than 500,000 DACA recipients in the U.S.
They weren't thinking of people who've been here a long time, working, paying their taxes, studying, potentially losing their work authorization. And I think that is an opportunity for a conversation with voters and with lawmakers about what to do with us, and we're so important to the economy.
What happens, Juan Carlos, if your work authorization expires?
That is something that keeps me up at night, and knowing that I could go off to Lubbock, Texas, or to San Antonio, and that there are state troopers who have the power to ask for immigration status and call ICE on you, that terrifies me.
Because no deadline has been set up, people like Juan Carlos fear the ruling could come at any minute and not land in his favor.
Well, 8 other Republican-led states have also joined Texas in calling on the federal government to end DACA, arguing that the program is unlawful and a financial burden.